All right, so winter's coming, right? You got to make sure your RV is ready for the deep freeze.
Yeah, definitely. No one wants their pipes turning into icicles.
Exactly. And for that, you're going to need a good antifreeze hand pump. But not just any pump.
Right. Got to get the best.
So the question is, what is the best antifreeze hand pump kit out there? Well, we've done some research and we found a top contender.
Yeah, we looked into it, and the MADHOLLY Antifreeze hand pump kit seems like it might really be the one.
Okay, so let's dive into this MADHOLLY pump. What makes this one potentially the MVP of antifreeze hand pumps?
Well, first off, this kit really focuses on making that whole winterizing process fast, easy, and, as painless as possible, protecting your plumbing from those freezing temps.
So no more frozen pipes.
Hopefully not. And it looks like they actually deliver on that. This MADHOLLY kit, it comes with everything you need right in the box. The pump, hoses, clamps, even a brass connector. Like, it's a one-stop shop for winterizing.
And that's awesome because you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of different pieces. It's all right there.
Exactly.
You know what's always a nightmare with antifreeze?
Right.
Leaks. They're the worst. So it looks like MADHOLLY designed this pump with secure hose connections to prevent those leaks.
Yeah, and what's really cool is that you can actually trim the hoses down to a custom length. You can really tailor it to your specific RV setup.
I like that.
And we can't forget about durability. We're talking a plastic pump, PVC hoses. These things are built to last.
Yeah, you want something that's going to resist that corrosion. You want it to last a long time. You don't want to have to buy a new one every year.
Right, exactly.
You know, another thing that really stood out to me when we were doing research, the sheer volume of positive reviews. Hundreds of people are raving about how well this pump works, how easy it is to use.
And if you consider that with the fact that this is an Amazon's Choice product, that's a pretty strong indicator that you're getting your money's worth.
It is. But no product is perfect.
Of course not.
There are a couple of things to keep in mind with this MADHOLLY pump.
Yeah, a couple of things we should mention.
For example, a few reviewers mentioned that brass fitting that comes with the kit might not be a perfect fit for all RV inlets.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
So you might need to have some sealant tape on hand, just in case.
Good tip. And speaking of leaks, even though this pump is designed to prevent them, with the clamps, you've got to make sure that you get a really good seal when you connect everything.
Right.
Some folks reported leaks, which kind of highlights how important that careful setup is.
Yeah, you don't want any surprises when you're pumping antifreeze.
Nope, definitely not.
Okay, so it sounds like overall, the MADHOLLY pump, it's a pretty solid choice for winterizing your RV.
It seems to be, yeah. And what's cool is it's not even limited to RVs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This pump can also be used with campers, trailers, even just other fluid transfers around the house or garage.
Wow, so it's kind of like a multi-tool, but for fluids.
Exactly. Think about it. You need to, say, empty a waterbed or transfer some gas. This pump can probably handle it.
That's pretty handy.
Yeah.
But let's get back to RV winterizing for a sec.
Yeah.
Say you've got your MADHOLLY pump, you're ready to go. What's the first step?
Well, before you even touch that pump, you absolutely have to drain your RV's entire water system. Every single drop.
Because if there's any water left.
It could freeze, expand, and, that could damage your pipes.
Got it. So drain everything first. Okay, what's next?
Next, you're going to grab that MADHOLLY pump and connect it to your RV's plumbing system using those hoses, clamps, and that brass connector we talked about. Now, the exact connection point, it might be different depending on your RV model, but the instructions that come with it should walk you through all that.
I bet those clear hoses are super useful here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You can actually see the antifreeze flowing through.
Yeah.
You know for sure that it's working.
Takes all the guesswork out. And something else I saw while I was reading reviews, some people are actually using this pump to winterize their black water tanks, too.
Oh, yeah, the black water tank.
Yeah, easy to forget about.
It is.
It's just as important, though. It can freeze just like the rest of your plumbing. So using this MADHOLLY pump to get that antifreeze in there, that's a really good way to avoid some seriously unpleasant surprises come spring.
You just pump it right in through the black water spray pump interface, usually.
Usually.
Okay, so you've drained all the water, you got your pump connected, you're ready to start pumping. What's next?
All right, so now you're going to grab your container of RV antifreeze. And this is important. Make sure that the other end of the hose is completely submerged in the antifreeze.
And you got to use RV-specific antifreeze, right?
Absolutely, not the stuff you'd use for your car.
Yeah, I've heard that using the wrong kind can really damage your RV's plumbing.
Yeah, it can. It really can. RV antifreeze is specifically designed chemically to be non-toxic and safe for your freshwater system. Car antifreeze, on the other hand, well, it's corrosive and it can cause some serious damage.
Good to know. Okay, so the hose is in the antifreeze. You're ready to start pumping?
Yep, go for it. And as you pump, you should see that antifreeze moving through the clear hose. Just keep pumping until you see it coming out of all your faucets. The toilet, the shower, that's how you know it's fully circulated through the whole system.
It's like tucking your RV in for the winter with a nice little antifreeze blanket.
Yeah.
So once you've got antifreeze flowing everywhere, you can disconnect the pump, close everything up, and your RV's ready for winter.
Exactly. And just a reminder, if you run into any questions during the process, don't worry. The MADHOLLY kit comes with a pretty detailed instruction manual. Plus, there are tons of resources and videos online that can walk you through everything step by step.
So you really do have all the support you need to winterize your RV like a pro.
That's right.
It sounds like, overall, a pretty straightforward process, especially with all the resources you mentioned.
It is. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And, it's really impressive that such a simple pump can do so much more than just winterizing.
Yeah, we touched on it before, but it's worth repeating. This thing can handle all kinds of fluids.
Oh, yeah. Gas, oil, water, even thicker liquids. It's like a little mini fluid transfer station that fits right in your toolbox.
Makes you wonder, what else could you use it for?
Yeah.
Around the house.
Yeah.
In the garage.
Right. You could probably even rig something up for a DIY project. The possibilities are endless. And that versatility is a huge plus, especially for the price.
Yeah, under 15 bucks. That's a pretty amazing deal.
It is.
So we've done our deep dive into this MADHOLLY antifreeze hand pump kit. What's the main takeaway for our listeners today?
Well, I think the big thing is being prepared is key, whether it's winterizing or just tackling those everyday tasks. Having the right tools makes a world of difference. And this pump, it's versatile, affordable. It seems like a great option.
I agree. So if you're out there and you're looking for a solid way to winterize your RV, or maybe you just need to move some fluids around, this MADHOLLY antifreeze hand pump kit is definitely worth a look.
Absolutely.
Check out the link in the description. You can find it on Amazon.
And hey, while you're there, why not hit that like button and subscribe to the channel?
Would really appreciate it. We'll be back soon with more deep dives into the tools and products that can make your life a little bit easier, a little bit more enjoyable. Until then, thanks for listening.